Hello everyone, this is Rushika. In this video, we are going to see how to connect the data with the CSV file. Let me start sharing my screen and we are going to see how the data we can connect, which is in the format of text file or as a CSV file. So this is my question and the data set that we are going to use, that is the country code data set. As you can see it on my screen. So this is my text file, country code.txt, txt. Similarly, you can also get the data which is in the file that says .csv. .csv means, so there can be file which says .txt, which denotes the data coming from Notepad. Okay. Then there are data which says .csv, which is again, you can open it in Excel file also, or you can also open it text files also. Then there is also TSV file that can also be opened through the Notepad. Okay. So all of these items, all of these text file, CSV file or TSV file, they can be opened through the TextPad or Notepad file systems. These three file systems, as we are seeing it in the text, .csv represents here as comma separated value. As the name suggests, the data will be separated by using comma. And TSV represents tab separated value. So there can be multiple, I believe, similar to this pattern. But right now we are going to focus about text and CSV file and how we are going to take it. At the moment, you can see this is the data. We can see there are like, in certain way, it looks like a table. It is not exactly rows and columns, but in a text file also, we can see there are columns which are distinguished because of this particular space in between. So let's see what is this space is being called and how to take this data in Power BI. So I am opening my Power BI desktop. Let's create the new report. As we already have know about this, that this is my text or CSV file. So I'm going to take the connector which is going to say text or CSV. So let's click on that. I have to find out the file where I have placed it. So let's give the path. So this is my path and let's open it. Country code.txt, this is the location. Let's select and open. As soon as I have given that file location, it is going to open a particular window. Let's see what it's going to show us. All right. So on this screen, this is what they are going to show you when it will be opening text or CSV file. On the screen, there is a file origin, like from where this data is coming from or any file origin location. There is a concept called as delimiter. And that delimiter is saying there is a fixed value, fixed width, custom, tab, space, semicolon, equal sign, comma, and colon. So what are these delimiters? Let me show it to you, like what is the literal meaning of delimiter. So delimiter. Delimiter is a character or symbol used in computer code that separates word, data, or character. Delimiters are used to mark the beginning or ending of something. Okay. So in certain way, delimiter means something which is separating the values, separating the data. In our scenario, when we are checking it out for country.txt, we can see there is a data in the format of table and those columns are getting separated because of this particular space. All right. This is the delimiter in our case. What are the other options that can happen when we are talking about delimiter? So delimiter can be, I guess I have given the wrong spelling. So delimiter can be any special characters. So @ comma, colon, semicolon, percentage, dollar, hash sign, and star. Anything which is showing itself as a special character, which is not repeating in the data, in the main data. All of those elements can become your delimiter in any text or CSV file. In our case, that data, that separator is space. So I'm going to copy this particular space as it is. Otherwise, other options are you can check it out if it is matching with respect to our data or not. Colon, does it work? No. Comma, it doesn't work. Equal sign, of course, there is nothing, no equal sign in between the values. There is no semicolon as well. That's why we are not seeing any separation between the data. Space, if I'm trying it to, so again, that is not the answer. Tab, if I'm putting it, so with tab, I could find something. Like I could see the data which is divided and it is showing itself in a separate columns. If in future you don't find the delimiter in the list, you can always select the custom. So in custom, you can just copy paste whichever the delimiter you are using, and accordingly Power BI will understand the pattern. The whole process is this whole process will be detected on the basis of first 200 rows. On that basis, the data type detection will happen and overall separation will also happen. So in our current case, we could use tab option or we can use custom to figure it out, like what is the delimiter in our case. Once that is done, either you can go for the transform data or you can just click on a load and that will be it. And this is how we have taken the data which is in the format of text and CSV in Power BI Desktop. I hope you have understood this part and thank you so much for listening to me.